In this lesson, we are looking at triplet grooves with both hands on the hi-hat. To start off with, we need to get our hand pattern. So, we're playing triplets, which means 3 notes in a beat, and we count it as 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So we'll be playing 3 notes per beat on the hi-hat. The next step will be taking our left hand that is landing on the 2 and the 4 and bringing it down to the snare. Now we're going to add the kick drum on the 1 and the 3. Make sure this feels comfortable before moving on. Once it feels comfortable, try and speed it up. The next stage is to start developing our bass drum pattern. So we're going to keep our bass drum on the 1 and the 3, but we're going to add it on the 1 triplet and the 3 triplet. Slowly, the groove will sound like this. You'll notice how the extra bass drum is landing with our right hand. So we have right, left, right, and then a snare on the 2. The next step is to add another bass drum, but this time we're going to be adding it to the 2 triplet and also the 4 triplet. Slowly, this is how the groove will sound. You will notice that as we've added this bass drum, it is now landing with a left hand. So you've got the 2 triplet with the bass drum, and then we're back to a 3 or a 1 with the right hand and another bass drum. So 2 triplet 1. So a bass drum with the left hand and then the right hand. Once you feel comfortable, again, start to increase the speed. Another example, which actually simplifies it, is we're just going to have the bass drum on the downbeats. So we're going to have the bass drum on the 1, the 2, the 3 and the 4. That means our bass drum will land when we play the snare on the 2 and the 4. speed it up. Once you get to this sort of tempo, you can really see how this groove flows. It's a great pattern to have for upbeat sort of swung groove songs. Now that we've got our groove comfortable, we're going to learn a few fills that we can do, just like the one I played earlier. So this fill idea, we are still in the triplets of 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And the fill starts with the bass drum staying on the downbeats, so the 1, the 2, the 3 and 4. But what we're going to do with those remaining 2 notes in between the bass drum is we're going to add a right left. And we're going to start on the snare, so we're going to play our bass drum, and then followed by 2 singles on the snare drum. Then we're going to take this pattern and move it around the kit. So the next beat will have the bass drum, but then 2 on the high tom, medium tom, and floor tom. So the pattern will sound like this. For the practice, keep repeating this practice to get muscle memory. Now try and combine the 2. At a faster speed. Another pattern that we can do is to move our bass drum, not on the 1, but we'll be playing it on the 1 triplet. That means we're going to start with 2 singles on the snare, followed by the bass drum. That is our 3-note pattern. We are then going to move it around the kit like we did in the last exercise. So we'll play firstly on the snare, high, medium and floor. Start to loop this pattern to get it feeling comfortable. And again, apply with 1 bar groove, 1 bar fill. At a faster tempo.